going to focus on the skill of reducing a fraction, or another way to say it is simplifying a fraction. This is one of our essential skills throughout the year that kids need to be able to do. There's been a couple of ways, primarily, that I've taught them how to reduce or simplify a fraction. We will focus on 8/12 first. So I'm going to do this problem for you guys. 8/12. I'm going to show a couple ways that we can simplify 8/12. So let's first start off with 8/12. The first and most efficient way, if the kids can see it, is to find a factor, which means a number you can multiply to make 8 and 12. That is the same number for both 8 and 12. So what I mean by that is, like, here's 8. Some factors of 8 are 2 times 4, because those make 8. Here's 8 again. Some other factors of 8 are 1 and 8. So those are the main factors of 8. So if I look at 8 and 12, the first thing I know is that 4 goes into both of them. So if I divide both of them by 4, I'm going to get my answer of 2/3. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 12 divided by 4 is 3. So 2/3 is a reduced version of 8/12. Realistically, they're the same exact amount, just these are bigger pieces. And I guess just maybe I can quickly do this, show a couple pictures of what I mean when I said the same amount. So here is, let's see, I probably could have used something better than a pen for all of this. Okay, so what you have here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pieces, and 8 of them are colored in right now. Here's the same amount, but with 3 pieces, and only 2 of them are colored in. Not the best pictures, I'm sorry, but the same amount, just these are smaller pieces, but there's more pieces. These are bigger pieces, but they're less pieces. So you turn 8/12 into 2/3 by dividing in the factor of 4. So let's do this again. Show a different way to do this. Here's 8/12 again. Another way we can do this is, if we know that they're both even, which 8 and 12 are both even, we can divide by 2 until we can't divide anymore. 8 divided by 2 equals 4. 12 divided by 2 equals 6. 4, 6, they're both even still. 4 divided by 2 equals 3. 6 divided by 2, equals 2. Sorry, that was silly of me. 6 divided by 2 equals 3. 2/3 again. And here's another way we can do this. Here's 8/12. I can actually write my factors in. So I know 2 times 4 gives me 8. And I know that 3 times 4 gives me 12. Now if I cross off the similar factors, which is 4 and 4, I'm left with the reduced fraction, which is 2/3. So those are all different ways we can solve this. The last and final way, which can be really good, nope, there's those problems still, can be really good if you have a multiplication table somewhere, is this. Multiplication table. Sorry, I'm just pulling one up right now. I should be more prepared than this. Here's a multiplication table. I can look down my rows, for the numbers 8 and 12 to be in the same exact column. Column. I am butchering this video. So if I look down these columns for the same numbers that we're looking for, so which is 8 and 12, in the same column, I can see over here, I see there's an 8 and there's a 12. But if I go to a bigger factor, which is 4, see, there's 8 and there's 12. So if I go down my 4s, and if I'm at 8 and my 12, if I go all the way down to the left, I get my equivalent numbers of 2 and 3. So 8/12 is equivalent to 2/3. Let's say for that same one, if I did one like 10/15 on a multiplication table. So I look and see if I can find 10 and 15 somewhere. Oh, they share 5 as a factor, so there's 10, there's 15. Now if I go over, 10 can become 2, 15 can become 3, 10/15 is equal to 2/3. So that way, one more time, just in case someone else needs it. Here's 21/28. 21 28ths. I'll see if I can, in a column, if I can find 21 and 28. There's 28, but no 21. There's 21 and 28. They both share a factor of 7. So if I go over, it gives me 3 for 21. 28 gives me 4. So that would give me 3/4. So 21 28 is equal to 3/4. Those are different ways that you can find a reduced equivalent fraction. Main way is divide by the same factor that's big to get there, or if they're both equal, divide by 2's until you get there, or you can write a problem out and cross off similar factors. We had a 4 and 4 here, cross them off with 2/3, or we could use a multiplication table. All those are very good ways to find a reduced simplified fraction. I hope this helps.